Welcome to ITD In Motion. I'm Jennifer Gonzalez. As 2017 comes to a close, we are taking a look back at our year in review. Today, we'll highlight the Idaho Transportation Department's projects, people, and performance across the state that shaped our very busy year. A harsh winter kicked off 2017 with record-setting cold, snow, ice, and floodwaters across the state. ITD maintenance forces not only worked through every weather event, but attacked each one head-on in an effort to keep our highway system safe and accessible.
53 inches of recordable snow at the Weiser Airport. And then along with the snow, the freezing temperatures. We stayed below freezing for 2.5 months. The volume of snow, the cold temperatures, the ice buildup on the rivers alone were 2 feet to 3 feet deep in ice.
Mudslides and rockfall created problems in the northern part of the state, with some routes forced to close due to dangerous conditions. In some areas, ITD crews were first on the scene to capture the moments debris hit our highways.
Yeah, that's going.
Across the road, guys. I gotta call George right now.
They're gonna need to get traffic here.
Avalanches in the high country on both State Highway 21 and State Highway 75 dumped dozens of feet of snow and debris on the road. Yet ITD crews were there to get the roadway open, putting the safety of the public and our own crews first.
During the periods of time before we close the highway, and then when we're reopening the highway, the hazard is still fairly high. So we work in a very controlled manner, keeping people separated and in safe spots, and are very familiar with working in avalanche terrain. So we'll do the control work first and foremost to protect them. And then because the cleanup will take us a while, the stability improve while we're working. So when we get to the point of opening the highway, we will have improving stability over what we have right now.
Key to alerting the public of these major events was our 511 system, which saw a dramatic spike in use from motorists planning their winter travel.
The big avalanche came down, which was the reason they were closing it, because of that danger. Well, it came down and buried the road for a 1/4 mile length, over 60 feet in depth. And we are so thankful for the ITD to have thought about our safety and make sure nobody was traveling on that road.
Winter's repercussions included a staggering amount of damage to our roads and bridges across the entire state.
Freeze-thaw cycle, it has a huge effect on the roadway, and that's what we deal with. And it creates potholes, it creates cracking, and stuff that we've got to try to get on top of before it gets too bad, because once it blows apart, then it becomes a bigger problem. But we try to take care of it as quickly as we can to keep the roads open and safe.
One location sustaining major damage was the section of Interstate 84 between Nampa and Caldwell in southwest Idaho. Collaboration and innovation among ITD engineers from both southwest and southeastern Idaho not only led to a major resurfacing project being designed in a matter of weeks, but also implementing innovative construction techniques intended to reduce impacts to the traveling public.
We learned that crossovers do indeed work. You know, there was a lot of fear that when you take that much traffic and close the actual freeway, move it across, that there would be problems, but there wasn't. There was hardly any accidents, and not a single worker lost time because of injury. That's important to us.
In southeast Idaho, multiple projects designed to enhance safety on I-15 got underway, including multiple bridge repairs and resurfacing projects over a 140-mile stretch of interstate. Moving from construction to a natural phenomenon. Over the summer, the total solar eclipse and Idaho being in its path of totality took center stage. For months ahead of the August event, ITD prepared for a potentially huge influx of visitors to Idaho. Our goal? Keeping traffic moving and people safe during the 2 minutes the sky turned dark over our state. Education was at the forefront yet again in the Office of Highway Safety, this time specifically geared towards Idaho's Move Over law. ITD, in collaboration with area law enforcement, teamed up to lead a public awareness campaign on the law itself and the safety behind it.
When any emergency vehicle, whether it be law enforcement, police, paramedics, fire, if they are stopped on the side of the road and they have their emergency lights flashing, Idaho law requires that you do two things. One, you have to slow down below the speed limit, and two, if there's two or more lanes going in the same direction, you're supposed to move over to the second lane over away from the emergency personnel.
Less than a year after ITD completed the Thornton interchange in eastern Idaho, the project won America's Transportation People's Choice Award. That award included a $10,000 cash donation. ITD turned around and donated it to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. The reason is one that hits close to home. Foreman Scott Robinson's daughter, Lena, has suffered from the disease since birth.
I think this is a great thing that everyone has did with ITD and like doing this amazing project and having the award come like this and them deciding to pour it towards the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
In late fall, the Rapid Innovation event, part of ITD's Leadership Summit, showcased 13 teams and the solutions they arrived at during a continuous improvement journey.
Most government agencies, they start with no because. No because of this policy. No because of this procedure. No because of this specification. We've tried to get away from that. What we've said is we want to start with yes if.
The gathering was a tremendous milestone and success, highlighting innovation and performance every step of the way. With a new year on the horizon, we look forward to sharing more about what the Idaho Transportation Department is doing every day and why we remain committed to our mission of safety, mobility, and economic opportunity. For ITD In Motion, I'm Jennifer Gonzalez. Thank you for watching.